So today we're going to talk about why you should start a YouTube channel even if nobody watches. This is kind of awkward, but I'm not really used to public speaking and it's been a while since I made a YouTube video, so bear with me here. I have terrible public speaking anxiety, but you know what? Let's go for it. And no matter how well you prepared for the script, nothing can really prepare you for the actual moment of being in front of the camera. But bear with me here. Okay, so so the first reason why I think it's important to start a YouTube channel is that it's actually a great catalyst for self-improvement, especially when it comes to the skills that are involved in making a YouTube video, right? Like public speaking, filming, editing, and so forth. And I have a terrible fear of public speaking, as I mentioned to you, and so I want to get better at that skill, especially when it comes to speaking off the cuff. So I'm hoping that over time I will get much better at that. However, in addition to that, I also think that this journey will make me much more motivated to live life more fully. Like when I'm seeking out new experiences or seeking out new knowledge, and then perhaps I can try to apply those insights to improve myself. And I hope to share those lessons along with you, along this journey with you as well. In fact, this channel, like the way I see it now, will be about me learning about different types of self-improvement advice, and then I'll try to experiment with those and apply them to my life. And then when I share them with you in the future, hopefully you will walk away with some really useful lessons that you can apply to your own life too. So in this journey, I want to become the best version of myself, and I want to motivate you to become the best version of yourself too. Point number 2. Along the journey of trying to become the best version of myself, I think that YouTube can be a really useful tool to document the journey. In essence, serve as a virtual diary. You know, I want to be able to document the ups and downs and the trials and errors and all of that. And I realize the importance of this, especially now that I'm already 37 and I feel like the past 15 years have flown by and haven't really been able to process everything fully. Like I've lived in the US, I've lived in China, I've experienced many different things, I've traveled to many places around the world, but I feel like I didn't really fully document those experiences as well as I should have. And so I'm on a mission to change that and to live with more intentionality in my life going forward. And wouldn't it be great if, like, several years down the road or even decades later, we could look back on those experiences that we are experiencing now and remember the journey, right, for better or worse, so that we can see like all the ups and downs that we've been through and all those rich experiences that we have had throughout all these years. And also, since this is a self-improvement channel, if I could inspire even one person to take action on their self-improvement goals and improve their life in some way, I will feel genuinely happy. Creating videos will hopefully motivate us to live fully and process our experiences better and like share our experiences with others along the way. So it's a great way to remember each day and to truly appreciate life. Also, YouTube can be a great way to allow us to find our people and create a sense of community. Like, for example, as a beginner YouTuber, sure, nobody will watch my videos, but eventually I'm hoping that the right people would come along and I'll get a chance to connect with those people as well. Like for me, I fit into so many different boxes, whether it's like people on their self-improvement journeys or introverts, millennials, Asian Americans, Americans living overseas. I live in China right now. People on long-distance relationships, because I'm in one. People in general just trying to navigate this very uncertain world that we live in, right? So I hope to connect with people who could relate with those experiences in some way. And I think there's space for everyone on YouTube, no matter your identity or your interest, whether you're into cooking or basket weaving, or if you come from a unique background. There are so many people out there who share your background, and you'll find your own people this way. And that can be a really empowering experience. And I've actually seen videos online of people who would meet their like potential collaborators on projects or potential business partners or even like romantic partners and really close friends through YouTube. So it's magical in this way. Of course, another reason why people join YouTube is to get more money, because in the attention-based economy that we live in now, those who can capture a slice of people's attention and provide value to those people, for example, through sharing knowledge or sharing their skills or providing entertainment, will definitely reap the best rewards, right? In these times that we live in, there's a lot of uncertainty that millennials and the younger generations, Generation Z and Generation Alpha, are facing. Like the traditional paths that we were told could lead to success. For example, doing well in high school, getting good grades, going to a good college, pursuing a so-called stable career, are no longer safe. And with the rise of AI, a lot of those industries are being disrupted, and a lot of jobs are slowly disappearing as well. So who knows what the future holds, right? And young people, and quite frankly, the older generations as well, have figured out that YouTube and other social media platforms like Instagram or TikTok are great ways for people to share their knowledge, monetize their skills, and scale their impact as well, instead of trading their time for money, and in the process they can achieve financial freedom. So now is a perfect time for people to start on YouTube. If you look at your YouTube feed, you may notice something different compared to previous years, and it's the fact that a lot of newer creators are popping out, and they're popping up alongside established, like more popular ones. And it's giving beginner YouTubers like us a chance to make our presence known and really pop off as well. So it's really important to seize this opportunity, because who knows if the algorithm will change again in the future. Also, at this time in 2025, you don't really need much to start. You don't need to have a fancy setup, like I certainly don't, or fancy camera gear. Like people can use their iPhone perfectly fine, right? And I also see people filming in their bedroom, like I am now. And you also don't need fancy editing skills, because 2025 is the year of authenticity, and people are seeking more authentic videos over like the super polished ones or the perfectly edited ones. And a great example of this is this YouTuber called Doudash, Dough, So she used to just have like a couple of hundred followers, but over several weeks she's now at 70,000, and she's making quite a bit of money as well. And she would post these unedited videos. It would just be her talking in front of the camera, usually in her car. And she said she saw more success this way compared to when she was posting more polished videos where she would dress up and put on a facade. And I'm really inspired by her, and in fact, she's one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel. So what are you waiting for? It's 2025, and platforms like YouTube are more accessible than ever before. I used to think I needed to be perfect and be in the right conditions to start, but I realized that perfection is actually not the goal. Imperfection is perfectly okay, and if you're shy or introverted like me, lean into it, and someone will be able to relate to your experiences. YouTube is all about finding that connection with others. So here I am putting myself out there despite my fears. And if you've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to start, this is it. This is your sign. So let's grow together in 2025, and I hope to see you around.